Would all please rise for the singing of the national anthem? Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you to Mr. John Conahan and the students for a wonderful musical performance we just heard. Good evening, family, faculty, members of the school board, and members of central office. My name is Shay Sullivan, president of the class of 2025. I would like to personally welcome Dr. James Crisfield, superintendent of schools, Dr. Moy Ye Wei Dewan, assistant of superintendent of schools, Mrs. Amy Ginsberg, president of the school board, Mr. Joseph Antonio, vice president of the After 728 days, 5,096 hours, 305,760 minutes, or 18,345,600 seconds at Wissahickon High School, it is my greatest pleasure to welcome our family and friends, our esteemed staff, and most importantly, our graduates to the class of 2025's high school graduation. It is truly an honor to have the opportunity to stand in front of you all today. Some people say time flies, but I disagree. Sometimes it walks, sometimes it runs, sometimes it feels like a slow crawl. In high school, we can say we've experienced each one. I think we can all recall staring at the clock when all we wanted to do was to go home after a long, tiring day. But for whatever reason, the clock was moving in slow motion. For me, that clock was slowest as lunchtime conversations, we were able to truly embrace the mundane and overlooked positivities from high school. This past year, time flew. With senior sunrise starting our year, to homecoming, to our last winter break, to our last spring break, to prom, to our senior trip, to right now, time flew. And to the people we have to thank for making all this time worth coming, thank you. Thank you to our trusted adults that helped foster our successes. Thank you to our Wissahickon admin, counselors, staff, and to those poor teachers that put up with us every day, whose insightful contributions and exceptional professionalism were instrumental to our achievements. Thank you. On behalf of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to welcome all the families, friends, and teachers from all Wissahickon school districts who have come to celebrate this special day with us. A very special thank you goes out to Miss Anello and all the administrative assistants who helped make today such a success. Thank you. And to you all sitting in front of me today, thank you. To each graduate here today, I would not have been able to navigate high school's journey without your collective presence. Our class is truly something special, and that is because of the people that make it up. As we move on, becoming a part of a new community, time will vary. Time will walk, time will run, and time will crawl. But as I finish here today, I ask for two things. First, a picture. And secondly, I ask that we not forget the 728 days, 5,096 hours, 305,760 minutes, or 18,345,600 seconds we spent together at Wissahickon High School. Thanks. I would now like to welcome to the stage our first graduation speaker, Elise Regan.
Standing here at our high school graduation, it's weird to think back to the first day of each school year, and with those first days, the Get to Know You activities. One strong memory I have from the first day of each school year is that in at least one of my classes, we'd be given a bingo board with a grid of about 30 boxes. In each box was an activity, characteristic, or hobby. We had to go around the room and find a peer that could identify with one of the boxes and sign their name inside. On the first day of freshman year, this was an unnerving experience. It felt intimidating to go up to other people, introduce myself, and ask, "Have you ever ridden a horse?" I understood that the activity was meant to encourage us to meet our peers and make friends, but I didn't see how knowing if someone was left-handed or had climbed a greased pole after the Super Bowl would help me find friends I could rely on. It took me a really long time, but I finally figured it out. These simple activities and silly questions showed us that we are all human. We all have unique things about us, and we all have things in common. It showed us that every year we could find someone with something captivating and unique about them, but we could also find someone that shared a common interest. It showed us that we will never be alone, and each of us is just as special as the person that sat next to you during your pre-algebra class, ran next to you during your pre-game warm-ups, or stood next to you during your language arts presentation. Take a look around at the Wissahickon graduating class of 2025. On this field, there are artists, musicians, athletes, pilots, and first responders. There are students who will serve our country through the military, politics, or nonprofits. There are future scientists and future builders. There are people who will make a difference in someone else's life, whether in their own family, locally, or globally. Altogether, we make up a remarkable get-to-know-you sheet with engaging boxes for those we meet in this next stage of life. Each year, these first day of school activities became easier. I began to know people and remember things about them. It was less going around the room and introducing myself and more, "Hey, wait, you play the guitar, right? Can you sign my paper?" Now, we're graduating from high school, and each of us will soon be entering our new first day. This might be our first day in a new job, our first day in an internship or trade program, our first day of classes at college. Whatever path you are taking, you are bound to enter a room full of new people and will begin to have to introduce yourself and ask instead of know. But if we have learned anything from our time here, we know that we will always be able to find a friend with something in common, a mentor that can teach us something new, extraordinary and unique peers that can inspire us. We will not be alone. Wherever our future takes us, it will be okay. So, let us run into our futures, into these new rooms of people, with our arms out, ready to embrace what is to come. We get to fill our boxes with new names and new experiences. Today, we celebrate. For no matter what, we can all scribble our names in the box for, hey, did you graduate high school?
Thank you, Elise. I would now like to welcome to the stage Mr. Philip Letty, principal of Lower Gwinnett Elementary, to give the district congratulations.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight as the principal of Lower Gwinnett Elementary School, representing your earliest chapter in your Wissahickon journey. To the graduating class, congratulations. This moment is the culmination of years of learning, growth, and perseverance. While tonight may feel like an ending, it is also the beginning of a new chapter, full of possibilities, choices, and discovery. You know, just recently, we had the joy of welcoming some of you back through the doors of Lower Gwinnett for our annual senior clap out. It's a tradition our younger students love, lining the halls with signs, wide eyes, and so much excitement as they cheer you on. I walked with you through those hallways, watching as you high-fived kindergartners, joked with friends about how small everything looked, and embraced teachers who still remember your favorite book in second grade, or the costume that you wore in the Halloween parade. So the nostalgia was thick, and the smiles were real. But the moment that will stay with me forever happened outside on our recess yard. There, in that familiar space where so many of you once played, I watched you return, not just as seniors, but as kids again. You ran for those long touchdown passes. You were climbing on the jungle gym, balancing on top of the monkey bars, and yes, there may have been a dunk or two on the basketball court. You laughed and you played wall ball, and you swung on the swings, just like you did not so long ago. Then, when I called out, "Recess is over," well, the response was immediate and familiar. Those groans and moans, even a few stragglers trying to get in one last shot and pass before they were heading inside. In that moment, I didn't see high school graduates. I saw 7, 8, 9-year-olds full of joy, energy, and wonder, simply being kids and having fun at school. Don't lose that moment. Hold on to the joy, the spontaneity, the friendships, and the simplicity of just playing for the fun of it. Life will move quickly. There are going to be pressures and responsibilities and new challenges, but you will also have the power to choose. Choose joy, find balance, and remember who you are at your core. The next step in your journey, wherever that may be, is exactly that, a step. Don't rush through it. Savor the moment. Soak it in. Be present. On behalf of everyone at Lower Gwinnett, your first school family, congratulations. We are proud of the incredible people you have become, and we can't wait to see where your journey takes you next. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Letty. And now for the senior music selection performed by the Senior Chorus and Camerata, written and directed by Mr. John Conahan.
burning bright to catch my eye. Maybe we can wish these stars goodbye. Maybe we can stop all the wondering why. I don't care if the sun breaks down and the horizon fades away. I just care about one thing, and that's today.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. James Christfield, for his address to the graduates.
Thank you, Shay. Much of my childhood was in the state of Nevada. Nevada has never really had much influence in this world or this country then or now. But there is one person from Nevada who has had an outsized impact over the years. Harry Reid served 30 years in the U.S. Senate, representing the people of Nevada and eventually rising to the position of Senate Majority Leader. He got involved in partisan politics that some people liked, some people didn't. But there was a time when we could get past R versus D and just look at who people were and what they stood for as a person. Senator Reid made many policy decisions over his career, and like any politician, many were made for expedient political reasons. But what struck me about him was a story his staffers have shared when they would meet behind the scenes to examine the facts and brainstorm for ideas on a particular topic of the day. Senator Reid would always ask his team, what is the right thing to do? And even when he fell prey to partisan R versus D politics, not quite as stifling and divisive as it is today, but present then to be sure, his question to the staffers at least got his team thinking. And when I heard that, it got me thinking too. What is the right thing to do is different from what's the easiest thing, or what's the popular thing, or what's the thing that'll make me the most money? Where does this simple question properly come into play? It's when you are sitting there and needing to talk your friend into taking that Uber. That's not going to be an easy conversation. Might actually cost you a few bucks if it's on you. Might strain some friendships. But you know deep down it's the right thing to do. It's properly applied when you stand up and say something, when you hear slurs or somebody being bullied. That can absolutely strain friendships. That takes courage. And sometimes you don't want to do it, but you know it's the right thing to do. It comes into play when you get up and open that door for the elderly person trying to come in from the rain. You could get wet yourself. It could take a little time. Your Big Mac with cheese might get a little cold while you're doing that. But she's going to feel awesome about that, and you're going to feel awesome, and it's going to say something awesome about you as who you are as a person. So why does all this matter? Because you will be living from the heart. It may not be easy or popular, but you know deep down it's the right thing to do. And the good news is, I have already seen this alive and kicking in the class of 2025. We all have. I see the cheering on of classmates, this field, in the natatorium, and elsewhere. I see the commitment to things like Minithon and many other charitable causes. And I see the community service, the helping of others. So as you leave us here in West Nation and go on to the next stage of your life, if you just think about what's the right thing to do before speaking or typing or acting, if you just listen to your heart, you will be great and you will do great things. So thank you for listening to me, and best of luck in everything your future holds.
Thank you, Dr. Crisfield. Now please join me in welcoming to our stage the 2025 valedictorian, Parth Patel.
For 13 years, graduation felt like a finish line at the end of a long, transformative marathon, always just beyond our grasp. But tonight, we're here with our gowns flowing in the breeze, caps kissed by sunlight, and feet grounded on our beloved turf, waiting for the diplomas that carry not just our names, but the milestones and the hurdles that got us here. So then, why does crossing this finish line feel so bittersweet? A couple weeks ago, I was asked to pinpoint what I enjoyed most from my experience at Wissahickon. To this, I said it was the people, the friends who made even the most tedious lectures memorable, the educators who supported me through challenges even when ChatGPT couldn't, and the consistent crowd of familiar faces I ran into in the M Hall bathroom after lunch every day. Every person at Wissahickon has helped me belong in their own unique way, building a sense of community I'll carry with me forever. Whether you're an introvert or outspoken leader, a sibling or an only child, or maybe you're even the first to graduate in your family, be proud that you brought your own voice to the table. And that could be during those everyday we have space discussions, class debates that got unexpectedly really heated, or the sizzling hot lunch table gossip that made the class of 2025 truly one of a kind. In doing so, we've learned from each other. We've depended on one another in difficult times, and we've grown into people ready to take on whatever comes next. So I hope as you look around at your fellow graduates, you feel that same sense of connection and pride. But despite taking different journeys, overcoming different challenges, and chasing different dreams, the moments that truly define the class of 2025 are the ones we shared, especially in this past year. Together, we navigated the daily gauntlet of the student parking lot, watched as our last dollar got eaten by the cafeteria vending machines, and turned every hall pass into a mini expedition to corners of the school that we didn't even know existed. But we've also come together to celebrate amazing achievements, like raising over $80,000 for pediatric cancer treatment, hosting dozens of cultural events in our community, or even just jamming out to some of the greatest hits of our childhood at senior prom. Through all of it, we weren't just a class, but a collective, running this marathon through both chaos and celebration, held together by a bond stronger than we may have ever realized. And no matter where your next destination lies, whether it's just down the road or a city across the entire world, we will always share where our journey began. Before we part ways and our path diverges into 100 different directions, college, careers, service, the great unknown, I want to thank the families who cheered us on through every semester, every setback, and every sick day, even if some of them seemed quite suspiciously timed. The teachers who challenged us to think critically even when our brains wanted to hit snooze every Monday morning, as well as the friends who roared alongside us when the Eagles crushed the Chiefs in this year's Super Bowl. None of us walked this road alone. And while I can't predict what's ahead, I do know that we are more than ready. Ready to take risks, ready to break barriers, and ready to change the world. So here we are, not just crossing a finish line, but launching from it. Class of 2025, it's been an honor to walk with you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Parth. Let me once again introduce our Wissahickon High School Camerata, led by Mr. John Conahan. At this time, please stand for the singing of our alma mater. Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to welcome to the podium our Wissahickon High School principal, Dr. Lynn Blair, for her address to the graduates.
Class of 2025, it's official. You are no longer the WHS senior class. You are now WHS alumni. Well, very soon. Congratulations on this very important milestone in your life. My wish for you is that your next chapter is full of laughter, confidence, joy, and purpose. Tonight, I, along with my very talented friends in the Camerata who make me look good, I want to share with you my top 10 laws for life. The laws are pieces of wisdom that life has taught me that I want to impart on you. As you live your life, you will come up with your own life laws based on the circumstances that you face and the lessons that each experience provides you. Law number 1, the law of fortitude. When you find yourself in a little bit of darkness and things are somewhat difficult, remember that all storms run out of rain. One day you will be proud of how you navigated through hard times. You need to be intentional about letting the hard times make you stronger and not letting them break you, but instead let them make you. Realize that each day brings you a day closer to the light.
Take back my life song, prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on, starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song, and I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me.
Law number 2, the law of perspective. Your mindset is your superpower. Stress doesn't come from what's going on in your life. It comes from your thoughts about what is going on. Strengthen your mind like you would any other muscle. Work hard at it. When your mind is weak, circumstances become challenges, but when your mind is strong, circumstances will become opportunities.
I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today.
Law number 3, the law of persuasion. It is very important to know who you are and what you stand for. Life is a series of choices. Be sure they are all your own. Other people's opinions don't matter. When you truly don't care what anyone thinks of you, you have reached an awesome level of freedom.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
Law number 4, the law of polarity. Every negative thing you experience holds within it a positive. The goal is to find it. Nothing is coincidence. Everything you experience is meant to happen exactly as it is happening. Embrace the lessons and find the gratitude somewhere. Sometimes even good things fall apart, so better things will fall together.
We ride the highs and lows. You'll never be alone, even when your world explodes. 'Cause after all the smoke clears, I will be right here.
Law number 5, the law of cause and effect. Every action, every decision you make has a consequence. You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choices. It is important to choose wisely because you are responsible for the aftermath of your actions.
What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down now. Who's crying, desiring to come back to me? Goes around, comes around. What goes up must come down now. Who's crying, desiring to come back to me?
Law number 6, the law of presence. Right now is all we have, this moment. We get stuck with the idea of how things are supposed to be, but imagine what it would be like if we just let go of that, let go of the past or our expectations of the future, and just recognize the beauty of this moment. Don't let the pursuit of tomorrow diminish the good of today. The future is not promised to anyone. Take in all the glimmers, those micro moments in your day where you feel joy, happiness, peace, and gratitude.
Every second counts, 'cause there's no second try. So live like you're never living twice. Don't take the free ride in your own life. If today was your last day.
Law number 7, the law of virtue. Your character is your destiny. It doesn't matter what you look like, how much money you make, what your title is, or what your address is. Who you are is all that matters. When you're at the top, stay humble, and when you're at the bottom, stay hopeful. You will experience both in life, but stay true to your own moral compass.
Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come true, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind.
Law number 8, the law of heroism. Everyday heroes are all around us. Try and be that for someone. You don't have to do a grandiose thing like run into a building on fire to be a hero. Look for the heroes in your life and strive to make someone else's life better. You might just find that you become their hero.
Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now, we are not one of them. We can do anything, we can be heroes. Ooh, we can be heroes. Ooh.
Law number 9, the law of autonomy. You and you alone are responsible for your own life. Everything you need and are is inside you. Don't wait for others to light your fire. You have your own matches to do that. Look for your purpose and go after it with unwavering tenacity.
When I leave this world, I leave no regrets. Leave something to remember that they won't forget. I was here, I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I'm done.
Law number 10, the law of unity. We are all connected and we need each other. Lift each other up and cheer each other on. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Our shared norm should be to help. Don't ask, just do. Invest in the people in your life who mean the most.
Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong, we belong, we belong together.
Class of 2025, in the end, all of us will look back on our lives and say one of two things. Either I wish I had, or I'm glad I did. Be glad you did. Congratulations, you made your mark.
I dream of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Blair. Now I welcome one of our assistant principals, Dr. Karen Haney, to the podium to recognize our seniors who have excelled in community service, co-curricular activities, and academics.
Thank you. Each year, various individuals, community groups, and school organizations sponsor awards or scholarships for those seniors who have excelled in academics, co-curricular activities, and community service. These Friends of Wissahickon High School donated $360,609 for a total of 143 scholarships that were awarded to various seniors last Thursday evening. I ask the recipients of the scholarships and awards recognized at Scholarship Night to please stand so that we may acknowledge your achievements. Thank you. Please be seated. I now invite all students who are recognized at the Senior Awards Ceremony on Monday evening to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, we would also like to acknowledge the following student achievements. Students, I'll ask that you rise when I call the group and then be seated after each set. Those students seated amongst you who are AP Capstone conferred or candidates, please stand. National Merit finalists and semifinalists, please stand. National Merit Commended Scholars, please stand. Members of Foreign Language Honor Societies, please stand. Members of the Art Honor Society, please rise. School Board Student Representatives, please stand. Members of the National Honor Society, please stand. If you are committing to service to our country through enlistment as active duty military, ROTC, a federal service academy, or the National Guard, please rise. Thank you for your service and your commitment to our country. Once again, congratulations to all of our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Haney. I would now like to invite Dr. Blair and Mrs. Ginsburg to the podiums here on the stage.
Mrs. Ginsburg, at this time, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2025. They have completed all the course and credit requirements established by the state of Pennsylvania and the Wissahickon School District. I ask that you accept my recommendation that they be declared graduates of Wissahickon High School.
Thank you, Dr. Blair. As president of the Board of School Directors, I'm delighted to share in this joyous event. It's truly an honor to be part of this program. And normally I would provide remarks on behalf of the board at this time, but I am actually going to allow my friend and fellow board member and mom of two of our graduates to come up and give this evening's remarks.
Thanks, Amy. Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. My name is Zefi Karianaikis, mom of Evan and Mia Bananis. Sorry, guys, had to call you out. As both a proud mother and a member of the school board, standing before the class of 2025, thanks, Mike! Okay, my heart is filled with gratitude, awe, and deep emotion. I'm going to try to keep it together. Thank you for the thumbs up, Mike. In many ways, I feel like a surrogate mom to this class. Some of you I've known since preschool. Others I met more recently, but the pride I feel for each of you is equally strong. Long before you were officially part of WIS Nation, special connections were already taking shape. I remember those early years, backpacks nearly as big as your bodies, wide eyes, eager hearts. We watched you take your first steps into independence, learning to read and write, creating crayon-colored masterpieces that lit up classroom walls, letting your curiosity shine through science fairs and filling playgrounds with laughter. Each moment was a small chapter in the incredible journey that led to this stage today. As you moved into middle and high school, we saw your identities take shape. You discovered passions on athletic fields and swimming pools, where you showed grit and teamwork on and behind stages, where your musical, theatrical, and artistic talents came to life, and in classrooms where you questioned, explored, and truly began to understand who you are. You grew through challenges, including a global pandemic that tested each and every one of us, but you persevered, you adapted, you became leaders of clubs, captains of teams, and mentors to younger students. You found your voice and you used it. Today, you're not just graduates, you're remarkable young adults, resilient, creative, driven, and full of potential. As a mother, I've seen the heart and hustle it takes, those late night study sessions, early morning practices, Conahan, and quiet moments of doubt that you bravely push through. As a board member, I couldn't be more proud of what this class represents. The very best of our schools, our community, our future. So class of 2025, there are many more chapters for each and every one of you as you prepare to take your next steps, whether you're staying close to home or heading across the country, Mia, or even around the globe. Carry everything you've learned with you, not just from textbooks, but from experiences, relationships, and yes, even the mistakes. As the poet Mary Oliver once asked, tell me what it is that you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. I hope your answer is everything you dream of. Never forget where you came from, but don't be afraid to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. Their world has so much to offer. Go for it. Learn from it. Pivot when you need to. And always remember, you've got this. Congratulations, class of 2025. We believe in you, we're cheering for you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Amy? Thank you.
Thank you, Zephy. Mia, it was hard to keep that a secret from you. Now, Dr. Blair, on this 5th day of June, 2025, as President of the Board of School Directors of the Wissahickon School District, and on behalf of the Board of School Directors, I accept that the students seated before me have completed all of the necessary courses and earned the academic credit required by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Wissahickon School District to be declared graduates of Wissahickon High School. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, to begin the procession of diplomas, would the senior class officers and executive committee please rise?
On behalf of Dr. Woodland Smith and myself, unfortunately she could not make it tonight, which is probably killing her. We just want to present you the class of 25 officers. Your class president, Shay Bao Sullivan.
You stand right there and you come in.
Your vice president, Imani Lauren Coleman Dash. Your secretary, Kevin Ketong Gao. Your treasurer, Catherine Margaret Kuhlman. Creative Director, Emma Lucy Riley. And our Media Coordinator, Jenna Lynn Schaefer. I present to you your class of 2025 Senior Class Executive Officers. Officers, take your positions.
Elise Sandra Regan.
Mia Bonanis.
Parth Mehul Patel.
Delaney Ann Burt.
Catherine Elizabeth Bogut.
Sabina Booley.
Brandon Joseph Colapietro.
Laura Ann Finnegan.
Diyun Jion. Olivia Noel Lohr.
Jeremy Matthew Morgan.
Lucas Alexander Pavlovic.
Matthew Connor Romano.
Isabel Guadalupe Vergara.
Alexander Lindley Winkowski.
Joshua Chang Mo Yu.
Dashel Joseph Zapex.
Roman Patrick Aberrant.
Will Abramo.
Christine Yuki Amaseger.
Grant Joshua Ajamian.
James Scott Amaseger.
Cesar Antonio Aldana Ramirez.
Rory James Allison.
James Edward Castor.
Rocky Andino.
Jackson Ryan Angel.
Ralph Daniel Antonucci.
Trey Edward Atchison III.
Linger Connor Ayton.
Peter Guy Al.
Braden Ethan Augustine.
Lily Natalia Bachman.
Riley Elizabeth Ball.
Evan Bonanis.
Ethan Ross Barretts.
Julian Isaiah Bett.
Brian Pearson Beadle.
Olivia Cecilia Bellanzoni.
Shayna Ruth Berger.
Ty Emmanuel Bridges.
Nasira Layla Anderson.
Yuvi Bhatia.
Juliana Andre Borges.
Logan Michael Boudreau.
Samantha Maya Boyd.
Caleb Nasir Boykins.
Daniel Braden Boyle.
Samantha Grace Bresnan.
Ramel Delee Brooks.
Aiden Brooks.
Logan Owen Bruno.
Jake Michael Buck.
Dina Rose Buetti.
Mackenzie Ann Burchett.
Casey Lynn Burden.
Adam James Burdick.
Craig Patrick Butcher.
Anthony Joseph Calvano.
Sophia Elizabeth Campolanco.
Thomas George Carnevale.
Mason Andrew Carr.
George Castillo.
Isaac Paul Challingsworth.
Elsie Patricia Chapin.
Catherine Wen Chen.
Maggie L. Cherkis.
Marvin Tien Chen.
Jack Thomas Childs.
Autumn Cho.
Justin Youngjun Cho.
Mukta Chowdhury.
Madeline Faith Chung.
Enda Porik Colgan.
Brooklyn Samantha Compass.
Jofiel Contreras Cortez.
Ashley Contreras Ramos.
Kieran John Conway.
Evelyn Contreras Ramos.
Marlon Cortez Martinez.
Lindsay Ryan Craig.
Kyle Hagen Crump.
James Robert Cush.
Matthew David Cutler.
Isabella Rose D'Alfonso.
Jishnu Das.
Zuri Davis.
Shane Dean.
Savannah Rose D'Angelo.
Matthew James DeFeo.
Alice Nicole DeFriest.
Jacob Zachary Deglin.
Gia Lynn Degnan.
Sky Meng Delzato.
Marco Deluzio.
Jacob Nicholas DiMatteo.
Rocco Deluzio.
Sarah Sarong Desbronde.
Juliana Audrey Deutsch.
And Jane DeVinson.
Kristen Marie DiGiovanni.
Rory Michael DeJoseph Testa.
Leo Jacob Dorfman.
Ryan James Dowdy.
Nicholas Reese Drake.
Ryan Evan Drosner.
Kendall Addison Dugas.
Kaylin Rose Dutil.
Harrison Cole Ernst.
Jackson Daniel Eckert.
Abdu Saad Alida.
Ava Helen Epps.
Daphne Ann Erdai.
William Christopher Fath.
Reese Hannah Feargang.
Matthew Joseph Frankenfield.
Rachel Ann French.
Alexis Maya Frutkin.
Rachel Jordan Fry Bukowski.
Jack Reed Frutkin.
Andrew Charles Guyan.
Ricardo Galicia.
Samuel Quinn Gallagher.
Sebastian Marco George.
Connor Ryan Ganan.
Julia Gonzalez Chanel.
Emma Finley Greenberg.
Catherine Jessica Hope Greenwood.
Adam David Hydock.
Ranella Tupanlan Guanzon.
Jordan Gabriella Halpern.
Vivian Wu Ring Han.
Luca Joseph Hanlon.
Declan Leland Hart.
Layla Rami Hassan.
Christian Eugene Hill.
Elin Thomas Hobart.
Chen Wu Kim.
Sabrina Maria Honeycutt.
Joshua Minghu Kim.
Timothy Edward Hunter Jr.
Riley Emerson Hoffman.
Skipped a row. She's got to catch up.
Yi Huang. I skipped a line.
I know.
Deshaun Andre Herlock.
Yes.
Catherine Noel Hussa.
Everett Andrew Insignia.
Michael David Isadori.
Kartik Nitish Jerome.
Alyssa Grace Janzer.
Eugene Jun.
Carissa Dayonjo.
Anugraha Tankon John.
Alana Janae Johnson.
Jack Ryan Johnson.
Noah George Johnson.
Nibri Dimitri Johnson.
Taylor Anastasia Johnson Bunch.
Kaysir Earl Jones.
Carter Ryan Joseph.
Rahaf Kakia.
Jaden Marie Camara.
Ava Simone Keller.
Thomas Brian Kennedy.
Chan Woo Kim.
Jaden Hoon Kim.
Joshua Minkyu Kim.
Caitlin Sophia Kim.
Samara Hai Kim.
Samuel Kim.
Ian Kim.
Gregory Ethan Kimball.
Caden Lewis Kincaid.
Clover Leary Knopf.
Anthony James Ninzel.
Jonathan David Klinger, Jr.
Noel Francis Coop.
Christian Benjamin Core.
Natalie Rose Kraus.
Catherine Josephine Krasnowski.
Julia Grace Kruger.
John McLaughlin Kuffner.
Fedor Miklovich Kuskov.
Michael Cameron Lambright.
Christina Jillian Lafferty.
Alexander Orion Lampus.
Benjamin Chi Lau.
Ferdinand Benedict Louch.
Allison Simone Lawson.
Joshua Christopher Leapart, Jr.
Aiden John Leary.
Audrey Rachel Lee.
Charles David Lee.
Devin Lee.
Esther Lee.
Hannah Lee.
Juwan Jason Lee.
Kareem Jamal Lee, Jr.
Ruby Lee.
William Huang Lee.
Caroline Ann Leiter.
Kotsia Lesko.
Julia Ann Letieri.
Alexa Nicole Klein.
Jerry Lee.
Owen Lee.
Jacob Lynn.
Hannah Marlin Littman.
Bella Rose Logue.
Gabriel Alexander Love.
Lanaya Janae Lucas.
Jacob Alexander Machin.
Edward Joseph Malseed.
Michael Elliott Moulton.
Michael Philip Markey.
Caleb Zook Martin.
Anahi Martinez Ramirez.
Margaret Jane Matizik.
Alexa Joan McCabe.
Avery Madison McCabe.
Cameron Blair McCleary.
Nolan Charles McClintock.
Brahim A. McDaniels.
Daniel Joseph McGarry III.
Aiden Lawrence McGillian.
Brandon Alexander McGowan.
Reese Ann McElhenney.
Mia McKenney.
Suzanne Claire McNaughton.
Patrick Charles Meller.
George Franklin Milligrano.
Jonah Matthew Mensoff.
Dante Ray Mercado.
Jackson Daniel Messinick.
Chloe Jessica Michaels.
Emily Ann Michaels.
Osman Yasmani Milan Majay.
Ian Avery Mills.
Michelle Alicia Mora.
Lila Adelaide Morehouse.
Kwan Jiwoo Moro.
Isadora Therese Motto.
Kayla Ann Mullen.
Morgan Lakota Lily Murphy.
Sam Bernard Muscatello.
Addison Drew Nagaski.
Amari Makai Nash.
Abhiraj Nath.
Jaden Anthony Nealman.
Jason Duck Min Lee Win.
Trinity Niang Nguyen.
Lexi Hannah Knightish.
Thomas Auni Norpel.
Daniel O'Borney.
Nathaniel Juan O.
Lucia Malena Olmo Centron.
Grayson Ohanis Oscanyon.
Elias Benjamin Osterak.
James Stephen Palmer.
Graham Patrick Park.
Charles Edward Palumbo III.
Sarong Park.
Rachel Park.
Riley Isabella Kaya Peterson.
Caroline Rose Perlmutter.
Ariana Phillips.
Salvatore Vincenzo Petka.
Nolan James Pounds.
Jack Barrett Pogue.
Imani Jade Price.
Stefan Andre Priutu.
Elijah Naeem Queenan.
Tyler Lawrence Prince.
Jack Lucas Raybigger.
Madison Olivia Radell.
Dovidas Ramesh Rao.
Colin Rigel Padlan Ramos.
Annika Rastogi.
Matthew Donald Rappaport.
Eli Joseph Wilson Regan.
Tejas Raul.
Justin Reynoso Lezama.
Drew Alexander Rygart.
Mars Ann Rivera.
Megan Elena Riffle.
Aiden Cole Robinson.
Kaylin Mariana Rivera Vega.
Maria Rojas Rosa.
Ava Jacqueline Rocco.
Jackson Tallis Rosen.
Hunter Christian Roman.
Jada Renee Ryan.
Keith Gordon Riles.
Jesus Sacramento Matilde.
Crystal Sacramento.
Morgan Renee Swoyer.
Sydney Bella Salen.
Lydia Marie Schultz.
Daniel John Schemp.
Eden Ann Schwartz.
Benjamin Daniel Schwartz.
Ryan Christopher Seaman.
Talia L. Schwartz.
Mark Zorob Solvarian.
Lauren Elizabeth Seegers.
Jackson Bryce Chandler.
Brendan Lee So.
Sharia Prakash Sinha.
Ruth Violet Shigon.
Julia Meredith Siskin.
Christian Peter Sinopoli.
Anaya Marie Smith.
Alexandra Logan Smith.
David Ian Sosha.
Andrew Charles Smith.
Gabriel Joshua Eden Soriak.
Dulcie Rose Marie Sorcello.
Mason Carter Stelzer.
Eleanor Rose Stein.
Isaac Anthony Sterling.
Jacob Maxwell Stensler.
Sarah Frances Stimmel.
Quinlan Page Stewart.
Ava Ray Stout.
Shayla Sophia Stoller.
Jordan Christina Sweat.
Zoe Elizabeth Stragus.
Jake Alexander Tan.
Jonah Seth Sidney.
Mia Danielle Talapa Velasco.
Tisha Renee Tegelman.
Andrew Nguyen Tran.
Matthew Justin Torres.
Gianna Elena Charatola.
Sophia Nee Tran.
Lauren Ashley Tung.
Sylvia Mercedes Trevino.
Jeffrey Daniel Ulmer.
Noreen B. Ubaid.
Jason Patrick Verrier.
Nora Surajini Vasudevan.
Winston Chang Vong.
Catherine Josephine Vorwall.
Audrey Michelle Walsh.
Brenna Marie Wall.
Brendan Max Wargo.
Seven Wang.
Eva Patronella Wargo.
Nora.
Miles Xavier Williams.
Megan Rose Whittleston.
Ivan Marshall Wolf.
Alyssa Marie Wines.
Jamie Marie Yeager.
Samaj Amir Womack.
Monica Grace Yang.
Michelle Songhee Yang.
Ian Yu.
Sophia Madeline Ye.
Susanna Catherine Yost.
Shane Woon.
Marvin Anthony Orlando Zapata.
Hannah Claire Yum. James Michael Zornick. Congratulations, class of 2025. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. I would now like to introduce Mr. John Conahan and the Wissahickon Camerata to sing the benediction. Graduates, please rise. Class of 2025, please join me in making R25 on our turf. the last time, class of 2025, you are dismissed.